Born on the track, perfected for the street, like GTS-R.
Ladies and gentlemen, Executive Vice President of Product Development and Design, Master Adventurer Tom Gale.
Well, thank you. And how about hearing it for our ninjas here today? They wanted me in a ninja suit, and that wouldn't have been pretty, but at any rate, we're delighted to be here with you today. And at Chrysler, when it comes to concept cars, we say it's not just about the scenery, it's about the ride. And I think if you've tracked what we've done over the last few years, we have made these ride, and we've made these drive, and we've gotten all of you in these vehicles to get out and test them. And this year, we've gone even further. Some years you've seen us go with flights of fancy. We've even gone as far as to build a car within a car, and quite frankly taken on more than we should have. And other years we've gone to things like Atlantic or Cruiser, and this year the approach is a little different. Every year we take a different tack, and this year I think you'll see by the time we're done that this is a lot like it was a few years ago, where we came out with the ESX2, and you remember how that really began to look like Intrepid, and when we did LHX, you could certainly start to see the Concorde and 300M and all of those vehicles. So I'm not going to predict for you today what happens with all of these, but you know our track record. The other thing we've done is some years we've done technology, and so this year I think it's a very pragmatic look for us at what we would do, and really blurring the edges between concept and production. And you'll see that. And last but not least is, what do we do with Viper? And a lot of you have given us feedback over the last year or so, and we're happy to take that. And I must confess, we went out and we said, there were a lot of people saying, well, gee, Chrysler's going out and actually doing market research for the design. I must tell you, this was done when we went out to do it, but it was nice to hear the comments you had, because basically what you did is confirm what we felt all along, and very viscerally, with Viper. This time, going back and finding an architecture that's a little bit different, the wheelbase is extended. What this represents is a street-legal race car. And that was the concept. Could we really get there? And could this be the the beginnings of the next generation of Viper. Very aggressive, 500 horsepower, 500 pound-feet. It's been dry sumped to get the engine and hood line down. We've gone back to basically a three-piece front end where we have fenders and a hood, and what that's enabled us to do is tighten up everything on the vehicle. And of course, the race car and the heritage, and this is celebrating GTS-R, our wins at Le Mans, and two-time FIA GT2 championship. This vehicle says it in a way that no other can. And when you get up and start to take a look around the inside of the vehicle, we'll get a shot in the back window for you, where you can see what we've done with fuel tank and what we've done with the filler tubes. When you look inside, it's how do we make a touring car out of a race car? Carbon fiber pieces across the dash, the doors. The headliner is carbon fiber with the typical Viper bumps. We've got the ability to cool the rear diff from the top, just like we do the brake cooling ducts on the side. And we would never be shy about wheels and tires again, of course, with 19s and 20s. And as you come around the vehicle, there's various aero elements like the front and the rear that can be adjusted from inside the vehicle. So all in all, a great range of concept cars. We're proud of this range of concept cars this year. We hope you see the difference, and we hope you see that we're up to it. And next year, we'll do something entirely different, as always. The thing that we'd like to do now is we've got an adventure lunch for you, but before I do that, I'd like to bring up 7 of our youthful design staff. I guess youthful means anything below 50 anymore for me, but we're going to bring them up, and you can get a photo op with some of the people that worked on this. And I guess I would also say that it's not just the 7 that are here. For those of you writing, there's all kinds of our VPs and directors and the technical side behind this, and certainly the wonderful hands of the craftsmen that make these vehicles. So there's a large group of people that make this happen. I'd also like to make a couple of introductions. We've got Bob Eaton, I see out here in the audience. Bob, stand up and wave your hand. And Jim Holden, you here, Jim? Jim? And Mayor Archer's here. So, Mayor, thank you for coming with us. Most of the group to answer the questions, the technical questions that they can't, Bob's going to take care of, and the marketing questions that Jim can't take care of, the Mayor's going to take care of. So we got everybody handled here. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the lunch and enjoy the presentation. Yeah.